Hello everyone. When refining prompts iteratively, your conversational feedback will typically fall into one of four primary categories. The first is adjusting tone, which involves telling the AI to sound more professional, empathetic, persuasive, or energetic, depending on your audience and objective. For example, you might ask it to be more formal or more engaging. The second category is modifying format, which might mean asking Copilot to transform a dense, blocky paragraph into a highly readable bulleted list, a comparative table, or an email template. These adjustments ensure the information is presented in the most effective and accessible way for its intended purpose. The third category of iterative refinement is shifting focus. This is necessary when the AI emphasizes the wrong details or prioritizes information differently than you intended. For instance, you might reply, "Rewrite this summary, but focus heavily on the Q3 revenue growth rather than the routine operational costs." This redirects Copilot's attention to the most critical metrics. Finally, applying constraints involves setting strict boundaries or limitations. This could include instructing the AI to shorten this email to be strictly under 150 words, or to remove any mention of the legacy software system. These constraints help shape the output to meet precise requirements, ensuring conciseness and relevance. Effective iterative refinement absolutely requires clear, actionable feedback. Simply telling Copilot, "This is bad," or "try again," gives the system no mathematical direction on how to improve its next generation. Such vague feedback is unhelpful for both human and AI assistants. Instead, you must identify exactly what is missing or incorrect in the generated output. The more specific your critique, the faster the AI will converge on your desired result. For example, instead of saying, "Make it better," specify, "Make it sound more formal," and add bullet points to the key findings. This level of precision guides Copilot directly towards the required improvements. Let us examine a practical scenario to see this iterative multi-turn process in action. Imagine you are an HR director tasked with drafting a company-wide announcement regarding a highly sensitive update to the corporate remote work policy. You start with a solid initial prompt, but the nuance inherent in human resource communications often requires delicate balancing, both in tone and content. You provide your first prompt to Copilot, and then, rather than accepting the initial draft as final, you use a series of iterative feedback turns to sculpt the AI's output until it precisely meets your strict corporate communication standards and effectively conveys the sensitive message. In the first turn of this HR scenario, the user crafts an initial prompt. Draft a company-wide announcement email regarding the new hybrid work policy based on the /2024_policy__ file. Explain that MPX. Explain that policy update.docx pointf. Explain that employees must be in the office 3 days a week starting next month. Copilot then generates a response. In this instance, Copilot, turn 1, generates a 500-word email that is highly detailed, addressing the policy, but it's written in a surprisingly casual, upbeat tone, using phrases like, "Hey team," and "Let's get back together." This tone is clearly unsuitable for an official HR announcement, highlighting the need for refinement. Recognizing the tonal mismatch, the user, turn 2, immediately provides feedback. "This is too casual and too long. Please rewrite it with a highly professional, authoritative, yet empathetic tone suitable for an official HR director broadcast." Copilot, turn 2, then generates a revised email. This time, the tone is excellent and professional, perfectly aligning with the user's request. However, upon review, the core policy changes. Specifically, the 3 days a week in-office requirement are buried in the middle of a dense paragraph, making them hard to quickly identify and digest for employees. This shows that while one aspect was corrected, another needed further attention. With the tone now perfected, the user, turn 3, focuses on readability and clarity. The tone is perfect now. However, the policy changes are hard to read. Condense the specific in-office requirements into a clear, bulleted list of no more than 4 points, and place it right after the introductory paragraph. This precise instruction guides Copilot to refine the format. By the end of this third turn, the HR director has successfully guided Copilot through multiple iterations, achieving both the desired professional tone and a clear, concise presentation of the critical policy changes, all without having to manually draft the content from scratch.